Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be telling you guys all about my application process, the schools that I applied to, the schools that I got into, and then I'm going to be telling you guys which school I'm going to. So it's a little reveal video. But first, if you are new here, hello, my name's Tyresa. I definitely plan on doing more like college related videos, summer videos, vlogs, and stuff like that. So if you're new, hit that subscribe button because you want to know whenever I post a video. And if you're a returning subscriber, hello. It's been a while since I've done a sit-down video. So yeah, we're just gonna get started into this video because it's probably gonna be long. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. So in the beginning of my 9th grade year, I had like 13 colleges that I wanted to apply to or that I was like looking at. Towards the end of my junior year, I realized that like I didn't want to go to all those schools and that like they just weren't what I was looking for in a college. So I narrowed it down to 3 schools, and those 3 schools are Oklahoma State, Texas Christian University, and then University of Mississippi, which is also known as Ole Miss. So those are the 3 schools that I applied to, and I'm just going to kind of give a little bit of background on each school just in case you're looking into them or just in case you like want to know. So for Oklahoma State, I'm from Houston, so that's like 7-8 hours away from my house, I believe, which was kind of pushing it, but it's still a really good school, so I was like, might as well, you know. I still really like that school. I'm not gonna let the distance like, you know, take that away. So that school's in Stillwater, Oklahoma, which, like I said, is about 8 hours away from my house, and they had sports media, which, if you guys know me, I wanted to major in sports broadcasting, sports media, anything along those lines. So I was like really excited that a school had what I wanted to major in. And then they had a good Greek life and like everything else I was looking for in a school. And I can't remember what acceptance rate Oklahoma State was. I'll put it on the screen somewhere, but I believe it was between like 68 and like 80. I know that's very like wide, but I can't remember. And then so Texas Christian University is located in Fort Worth, Texas, and that is about 4 hours away from my house, 4 hours with traffic. And they had sports broadcasting too. They had a good Greek life, so it pretty much had everything I was looking for in college as well. And the acceptance rate, I believe, was 38 or 48%. Again, I don't really know, so I'll put it up on the screen somewhere. And then Ole Miss, which is University of Mississippi, their school was like 9 to 10 hours away from my house, so it was kind of pushing it. Well, actually, at this point, it was really pushing it. But their acceptance rate was like 80%, I believe, so it was pretty easy in my opinion to get into. And then they had journalism. They didn't have sports media or sports broadcasting, so I was like, it's still a really good school, so I'm gonna leave it on my list, but they don't necessarily have like what I'm looking for in a school. And that's like based on my major, they didn't have what I was looking for, but I was like, I'm still gonna keep it on here, like you never know. So yeah, that's a little background about all the schools. And in July, the like application process for Oklahoma State opened up, so I started doing stuff in July. And then in August, Ole Miss and TCU's application process opened up, so I started doing stuff for that. So pretty much for all the schools, it was like kind of stressful for me in a way. For 2 schools, it wasn't stressful. For 1 school, it was super stressful because they had so much going on. I'm gonna get to that in a second. But overall, like, my application process wasn't that bad. I just like, I freaked myself out. So don't do that if you're going through the application process in a year or so, whatever, because I know this video is super late because I graduate high school tomorrow. Like, what the heck? So for Oklahoma State and Ole Miss, pretty much all you had to do was obviously fill out the application. Then you had to send in your transcript, and then you had to send in your scores, and like that's pretty much it. And for Oklahoma State, they had like an optional part where if you wanted to like be looked at for scholarships, you could do 2 small little essays and then a resume. I wanted to see if I would get in first to do that, which I kind of knew I would get in. I just was lazy, didn't feel like doing it at first. And then for Ole Miss, I guess they would just send you scholarships if, you know, your transcript was good or your grades were good. But for Ole Miss, they like never received my transcript, which I don't know why they didn't or how they didn't, because I sent my transcript to TCU, Oklahoma State, and Ole Miss all at the same time, and TCU and Oklahoma State got my transcript just as fine. So I was kind of confused, but I was like, it's no big deal. Like, at this point, I was like, Oklahoma State and TCU are my top choices anyways. So I was like, it's fine, it's okay. A week before Thanksgiving, I found out that I got into Oklahoma State, and I was super excited, but literally that day, I actually had a upper respiratory infection, so I was like feeling horrible. I was sick, but my mom, she was like, here, maybe this will make you feel better. So I'll insert a little like video or picture of the acceptance letter so you guys can see that. And then December 1st, I remember this day, I was working at the daycare and I had my Apple Watch on, and like there was an email from TCU saying like, oh, your admissions decision like results are in. And then I like look on my Apple Watch, like scroll up, and there's like fireworks, and I'm like, oh my god, like I got it. For TCU, their application process was definitely more than Oklahoma State and Ole Miss, just because they're a holistic school, which means that they're looking at much more than your scores, and they want to make sure that you're a well-rounded student. So they're definitely going to look at like your resume, your teacher references, and stuff like that. So for TCU, I had to obviously apply for the application or fill out the application, and there's 2 little like short essays, or like not even an essay, just like a paragraph saying like, why would you be a good fit for TCU, or describe your personality. So I filled out those, and then I had to write an essay. I did teacher references, sent in my transcript, sent in my ACT scores. I did a video, and then there was something else that I did, I believe. But either way, TCU had the most things going on with that application, but honestly, it's a hard school to get into, so I completely understand where they're coming from, which like makes sense. So there's that. And then for Ole Miss, I checked online like December, like my status, and it never said they got my transcript like ever. So I was like, okay, this is weird, because I promised you I sent it in. But at this point, I was already over Ole Miss. So it didn't really matter to me, because like I had Oklahoma State and TCU to like look into. So I didn't really care that much. From December to March, like I didn't check anything on Ole Miss, like my status, my email, or anything like that. I didn't log into anything. And then literally the week after spring break, they sent me this thing in the mail. I like inserted a picture of it, and they're like, oh my god, like congratulations, you're accepted. And I'm like, what the heck? So I was like, you either lost my transcript and found it, or you misplaced it, because I was like, I for sure like sent in my transcript. But at this point it was already like too late, because I had decided, like I already put down my deposit for the school that I was going to before they sent that acceptance letter, so it was fine. And I'll also insert a video of TCU's, or like a picture of me getting accepted to TCU. But yeah, so that's like pretty much my whole process. So it was pretty hectic, but at the same time, it really wasn't that bad. It wasn't that stressful. But I really didn't want to get into depth, because this video is already like 9 minutes long. So if you guys want me to do like a more in-depth, like why I chose the school that I chose, or how to choose the right college for you, or how to write an essay for college, stuff like that, then like definitely let me know, because I can do that. I mean, I'm not doing anything else in my life, so I can definitely do that for you guys. Also, I will be doing a graduation vlog tomorrow, because tomorrow's for graduation, but this video is going to go up today or tomorrow, hopefully sometime like that. But yeah, so I'm going to announce which college I'm going to, so are you guys ready? I'm going to TCU. I'm literally so excited to be a Horned Frog. I'm the class of 2022, which sounds so far yet so close, but I'm like the most excited person like ever for college. Most of my friends like already know where I'm going, so I feel like most people on my channel already know where I'm going, but I felt like I should do a video like anyways. But yeah, I will be a Horned Frog at TCU, and I'm literally so excited. It's been my dream school for a long time, and like I actually didn't tell you guys in the video, but I applied early decision to this school, which means that if I got in, like I had to withdraw any of my acceptances from any other school. So I didn't tell you guys that, but I was bound to go to TCU. Like it's meant to be. But I'm literally so excited, and I plan on rushing in college, so I will definitely be doing like rush videos. And I definitely plan on doing like dorm shopping, dorm hauls, dorm room tours, like just college videos, because I feel like in college I'm really going to start vlogging more, which that's something that I really want to. But yeah, so that's the plan. I will be going to TCU. I'm literally so excited, and if you guys have any questions about like any of the schools that I applied to or TCU in general, definitely let me know, because I want to talk to you guys more about it and just be more helpful. So yeah, I will see you guys soon, and go Frogs!